Hey guys, April Melvin here, and today we're gonna do a ministry update, what I'm working on, what's to come, and guys, watch the end because I'm gonna do another YouTube giveaway. All right, now before I get into the main part of the video, I wanna take just a quick sec and ask that you guys please like and subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos on Thursday and they're all faith-based. So if you are looking for a bold and yet balanced and always biblical look at our modern world, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and don't forget to ring that bell. So the update is gonna be brief because I'm not really working on a lot of new stuff. This is a crazy time of year for me. I am an insurance broker by day. That's my mild-mannered job. Fourth quarter is insane in my world. And so I'll work 50 to 60 hours a week and just make it through. So as far as the ministry goes, I'm kind of staying the course. I'm continuing to do the things that I'm doing, but I'm not adding a whole lot. I'm not changing a whole lot. We're just steady going. But there are a couple of updates that I do want to share with you guys. I think that it's interesting and I hope that it's helpful. All right, so first things first, let's talk about the YouTube channel. Guys, I am experiencing some growth in the channel, which is really exciting. So thank you guys. If you are a new subscriber, hello and how are you? I really appreciate all of the support. After I made the video in October, I think, about how I make my YouTube videos, everything abruptly had to change. All of a sudden, my iMovie app was not cutting it, and so I was forced to actually purchase, which was really, that hurt my heart, the Adobe software so that I use Adobe Premiere, and that's what I now edit my videos on. Guys, learning a whole new software was really intimidating, and Adobe software looks really intimidating, and I almost hyperventilated the first day because I didn't know if I was going to be able to learn it. Fortunately, there are some fantastic YouTube videos on how to work it, and it really truly is fairly user-friendly. So it has cut my editing time down tremendously, which is wonderful because it was taking me several hours to edit one 15-minute video. I also bought some new equipment. So in addition to the software, I finally have a desktop at home. I was using my iPad and a laptop. My laptop was starting to really get to the point where it wasn't functional. And because this is the fourth quarter and in insurance world, fourth quarter is insane for me, I really wanted to have a good office set up so that I could be productive at home. I went out and purchased a desktop. I got pretty crazy with 27-inch monitors. Don't they look insane? They are as big as they look, but it is so nice to do editing on it. It is so nice to do my marketing stuff on there. Having the dual screens, of course, was a must. I have a dual screen at work and I love it. So I had to get that for my setup. I did go a little overboard on the size, but I actually think that was a happy accident. So I'm really thrilled with my desktop computer. So that's the YouTube update. I have kind of examined what videos people like watching, and my top videos at the moment are the problems that I have with predestination and how often married couples should have sex. So not really sure what that says about my audience. I'm supposed to be gleaning what topics people want to watch from those statistics, but I don't know, it's all over the map. So next topic for the next set of series, which I'm going to be starting next week, is going to be on anxiety. We're coming into the holidays, and I really think that this is something that impacts a lot of us. I know I typically get fairly anxious during this time, and so I don't want to just talk about some scriptures that are helpful, though we will be talking about scriptures and scriptures that are helpful, but I also want to be looking at some practical tips and some things that you can start implementing. I'm going to have some download worksheets for you guys to actually work through. You know, again, my goal and my desire isn't to just present the word. I mean, yes, that's important, but it's also to help connect the dots between the world and the word, and show how the Bible really truly is a tool that we need to be not only feeding our spirit, but allowing that to apply to our everyday life. You know, so often we separate the two. We read the Bible or we go to church on Sunday, and then immediately we put it away for the rest of the week. Really, we should be using it throughout the week. And so that's what we're going to be doing. It'll be a more practical, down to earth application of how the scriptures can truly get us over the struggle with anxiety. So that's going to be the next topic on the YouTube video. And we're doing a YouTube giveaway. So watch to the end and you'll get the details for that. So the Facebook group. So the Facebook group, Mighty Mamas, which I still don't like the name, but I still haven't been able to figure out the name that I want to change it to, but it actually is growing, which is crazy. We breached, is that the right word? 800 members. We're actually sitting at 833, which is unbelievable. I can barely wrap my brain around that. It is really just a place where we share morning devotion. So I come on Monday through Friday around 7-ish if I get my life together. And we do a quick 10-minute Bible reading because I believe that it's important to have a daily Bible habit reading, but it's something that we have a tendency to neglect because we're running at 1,000 miles an hour, and we have this preconceived notion that reading the Bible takes a ton of time. And so this is a quick 10-minute Bible reading where we do a little bit of the Bible, we discuss a little bit, and we pray. So if you don't have a daily Bible habit reading, then check out the Facebook group, because that is a fantastic way to just squeeze that in. You can listen to it while you're dropping the kids off or while you're getting ready in the morning. It's quick and it's painless. Then the Facebook group is really online all that I'm working on. Again, because it's fourth quarter, I am like shrinking down to the things that I can hang on to and do quickly and easily. So I haven't even looked at my website. I hope it's not broken, actually. I haven't really done much with the email list, but hopefully after we get through fourth quarter, we get into the first quarter, I'll be able to start doing a lot more of that stuff. All right, so let's do the book baby update. And I have to tell you guys, this has been an emotional roller coaster, and it's something that I'm having a hard time explaining what I'm going through with it, because I do not like to give up. I do not like to give in. I've had to put the nonfiction aside. So for those of you that don't know, I wrote the first draft of my nonfiction book, Shackled. It is about the different lies that we choose to believe, and they are ways truly that we become shackled, we become discouraged, disheartened, we become paralyzed, right? And so it's an effective way for the enemy to keep us kind of bound up by these different lies. And so we sort of examine some of these more common lies and what God's truth is, and some practical applications to turn the key and become free of the lie. I've had to put that down because I'm experiencing still, and I have been working so hard on this, but I'm experiencing massive imposter syndrome with it. There's good stuff in the book, but it's just really unstructured. And the idea and the thought of structuring it, it's causing me a lot of angst. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. And because I'm in fourth quarter, and fourth quarter is so insane for me, the thought of working on it is just really overwhelming. So I put a pause on that. I talked to my coach about it, how I'm probably not gonna meet my self-made deadline, and that it's okay. It's all right, it'll get done. I just need to take a breath and work on some of the emotional side of it. So I put that down, but I am working on my fiction book. So if you guys don't know, I love reading, I love writing, I'm fascinated by it. And I sort of feel like I was given, I don't know if permission's the right word, but I feel like I've been given an opportunity to explore it, and I am so passionate about it. So this fiction book that I'm working on is called The Titus Plan. So it's all plotted out. I have all of the scenes written down. I've got the characters fleshed out, and I really love the plot. The idea of it is there's 4 women, think like Golden Girls meets Yada Yada Prayer Group kind of vibe. And they decide that their gift back to the world, right? Their ministry this year is that they're going to mentor, like Titus tells us to do, a younger female. And there's just a lot of funniness. Each of these characters are very distinct and very different. And it's interesting, not to give too much away, but they think that they're helping these younger women, and they don't realize the impact it has on them. So I'm loving exploring this dynamic, because I really feel like we as a church need to get back to this Titus plan. We should be mentoring the younger ladies, in my case, or the younger men, because truly, if we're wanting to make discipleship, it's coming alongside someone and showing them the way. So I'm super excited about this fiction book, and I'm having a blast writing it. It is an easy way for me to continue the craft without the emotional angst of the nonfiction. I'm embarrassed that it is causing me such angst, but that's what I'm working on. So I'm not done writing, and I'm not done with the nonfiction. I have just given it a breather. I'm letting it air out a little bit. We're taking a break from each other, but I will get back to it as soon as I get done with fourth quarter and my brain will work. By then I should have the Titus Plan plot done, because the draft, since I have all the scenes plotted, it's insanely fast to write. So hopefully the first draft of that will be done so I can finish the second draft of Shackled. And anyway, that's what I'm working on with the writing. All right, guys, so that's the ministry update. Like I said, fourth quarter, it is utter madness. So I am not adding too much to my plate. I am just staying the course, which is hard enough right now. But guys, the contest. So one of my very favorite things is Dwell. This is a fantastic scripture subscription. Boy, say that 5 times fast. And it is a temporary tattoo. What it does is it just helps you learn different scriptures. So here's what I'm giving away. I'm giving away 3 months worth of the Dwell subscription. Here's how you get entered into the drawing. You need to be a subscriber to my channel. You need to comment on one of my videos, and then you're in. That's it. So become a subscriber and comment. I will get you in for that. We will be drawing in the last Thursday of November. So go ahead and enter. It's a great subscription, and truly, especially, and I'll talk about this in the anxiety videos that we're getting ready to do, but at a time when things are going so fast, anything that you can do to introduce God and His Word into your life is going to make a major positive impact. All right, guys. Well, that's the video. If you guys found this helpful, give it a like, give it a share. Let me know. Let me know. Should I be adding something else to my list? I don't know. Probably not right now. And then, guys, come back next week. We will be diving into anxiety. So this will be a 3 or 4 part video series all about how to handle, how to battle anxiety, what we need to be doing during this time. So come back on Thursday, and I'll see you then.